Welcome to Stat 400 Week 5, Part 2 of 2, the practical part here in R of contingency tables. So I'm working again with the orange juice data. I had to create my factors and so forth. You and your data will not have to create the factors. My data came with that limitation. You will need to install the package gmodels, which is right over here. And I've already installed it, so no need for me to reinstall it. I just call my library here, and here I have my gmodels. Now, to create my first cross table, which is purchase of OJ versus special of Citrus Hill, this is all I have to do. Cross table, note there's two caps and the rest is lowercase, and hit the run button, and here I have it. Very nice table, exactly the one that you saw in the prior presentation. Now, one thing is that I was thinking that, it's easy to have a lot of sales of Citrus Hill when it's on special versus when it's not on special compared to Minute Maid, but we don't know if Minute Maid was on special or not. So let's see when Minute Maid is on special versus when it's not on special. So for this, I'm going to subset my data. I'm going to create a new data set called OJ_MM for Minute Maid, no special, where I'm using the data OJ, and I am subsetting the rows. I only want rows where special of Minute Maid equals 0, where it is not on special. Okay? So I create my data set. Here it is, 897 records. So that means that approximately close to 200 records is when Minute Maid is on special. I create my cross table again, but now using the new data set where Minute Maid is not on special. Okay, same variables. Let's see the results. Results are that what really changed here is here when Minute Maid is not on special and Citrus Hill is not on special. They have 62.4% of the market versus 58.3%. When Citrus Hill is on special, 76% of the sales are Citrus Hill. Strangely enough, you have actually a higher percent when with all the data. So let's take a look at what's going on. So let's create our next data set, which is when Minute Maid is on special. And again, I see 173 observations. If I sum these two up, I get my 1070. So looking good. And now let's do the cross table. And what we see is that because it's such a low count, actually, when Minute Maid is on special, which is 173 sales out of 1070, there's only 4 sales where coincidentally Citrus Hill is also on special. Here you go. So in other words, one thing that I've uncovered here is that it seems that Minute Maid doesn't go on special unless Citrus Hill is on special. Very rarely will they go on special without Citrus Hill being on special. Okay, this is all interesting. Now we can also see that, again, most of the time they are not on special. Let's take a quick look at all the data, which is this over here, the 1070. So I know this is all the data. When is Citrus Hill on special? What percent of the time? 158. So Citrus Hill is also not on special all that much. 158 sales. When Citrus Hill was on special. And that's a total. 121 were Citrus Hill, 37 were not Minute Maid. So it doesn't seem like specials seem to be the norm of the industry either. Okay. Now, let's continue, and now we want to do the chi-square test. So all you need to do is copy the code that you've written above for your cross table, and all you have to add is this little piece over here, which is Chisquare as in chi-square, equal true. And we run that, and we get the exact same table with our chi-square test. We do it for here. We see that this is significant. We see that this is also significant. But now when we run the last one, it's not significant at the 0.01 level, but it's still, close. But the interesting thing is that we're getting all these warning messages. The reason why we're getting these warning messages is likely because here we have a cell with 0 observations. So that's creating an issue for us. Okay. That said, now you know how to create your own chi-square tests and be doing your own contingency tables. Now, time to do your assignment. Thank you.